Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, give us a thumbs up, press the alarm bell so you know when I'm posting. It's you that keeps the channel going. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook daily, The Spiritual Warrior UK. And if you would like a private reading, then all my offerings are the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. So today I'm looking at Sacred Union. We're going to do the joint energy, current joint energy, and the future energy. We'll look at the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine separately. So the energies have been really heavy the last couple of weeks. I haven't done one of these readings for a while, just because my energy has been so depleted, and I've had lots of client readings and something had to go really, otherwise it was going to be me. So yeah, still feeling quite tired, and so this isn't going to be an overly long one. Well, we say that, depends on what Spirit has to say. So let's see what we've got coming up. So Spirit, can we have some current energies for the Sacred Union, please? Current energies for the Sacred Union. Thank you. What I'm getting with this is that there's been a lot of mirroring with the twins, and as always, and there was a process that had to go through to have faith in yourself, to know that even if somebody walks away from you, it's not personal, that there's nothing wrong with you, that you are not lacking anything, that you don't have to hold on so tightly to anything, that was part of the path, that was part of the journey, part of the awakening, that however much you felt that you needed to be with a certain person because they filled that hole, they filled that gap, they filled that belonging, you had to let go. There had to be a trust, there had to be a faith is the word that they're giving me, in letting go of holding everything so tightly. And when you are in the 3D, that is incredibly difficult to do, because you know, however spiritual you are, however much you are ascending, our things, our possessions, our money keeps us safe, keeps us grounded, and having the strength to let that go and to have that deep and ultimate faith comes about from, generally from a place of where you've hit some dark places, some low places, some real lack of energy, actually, what I'm getting here. And I feel that your strength is currently depleted, which is really interesting because my energy has also been very depleted. And when you're depleted in energy, you don't feel strong, you don't feel that you have the strength to take on anything that's too full on, that's too demanding, because you just don't have that energy to dig in deep. And I feel that's kind of where the current energy has been. I feel that both parties, it feels like it's masculine and energy, masculine and feminine, I can't talk, feminine, have been dealing with this in really opening up their hearts again, and being okay with what is, being okay with who they are, being okay with not necessarily having the strength to step forward or to do anything at the moment. So really just kind of pulling that energy back into the self, back into the heart, which is what I'm getting with this card. So it feels quite soft, it feels quite gentle, it feels it feels quite lonely, actually. It feels that they are both missing each other. There feels that there is that though there is an understanding that they are whole, there is an understanding that they can be by themselves, that they can function by themselves, that whatever it is that they feel is their responsibility, that they have to provide for in their outer world, that they can do it. But there feels that there is a longing. It's a longing. It feels like it's a longing. It's a loss for their other half, is the word that they're giving me, for their other soul. And at the moment, the strength is lacking. I feel that it's picking up, and they're also showing me the moon. So we have a full moon at the end of the week on this week. I will also be doing a reading for that as well. So that will be interesting to see where that goes, and also be interesting to see if the moon card comes out. So okay, let's have a look at the divine masculine, all the masculine energy. You know, use this as it resonates for you. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups. Masculine energy, tell me about the 10 of Cups, please. Wow, 2 10s. Yeah, I feel like the masculine has been through the end of a karmic cycle. Certainly in a lot of the readings that I've been doing, the Hermit and the Tower have been coming up a lot. I feel that this was... sometimes when we don't see things clearly, we are... sorry, my guides... we get it shoved in our faces, is what I've just been told. Yes, we do. So we get it shoved in our faces. So there is no getting away from it. There's no distracting ourselves. There's no hiding from it. And I feel that this cycle has been a very difficult one, a very long one for the masculine energy. Take that as that resonates, whether that's the masculine in with you or whether you're watching this for a masculine partner or masculine counterpart. I feel that they have felt depleted. They have felt battled. They have felt utterly broken of everything that they knew, everything that they built up. It's very emotional. It feels like they were really trying to keep it all in and trying to go about, but I really feel that there have been some incredibly dark times for them, but I feel that that has shifted now, and that they're coming out of that, and they are moving into a much more harmonious cycle with the 10 of Cups, in really knowing what they want, to have their harmony, to have their peace, to have happiness. And they're feeling now that it is within their reach. They are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're starting to make plans, is what I'm hearing, in how to get this, how to formulate this, how to step forward. It's also what I'm getting. They're also showing me the 8 of Wands as well. And I'm also seeing the Death card. And that's the energy that I get around this. It really what is the end of a karmic cycle, and a new beginning to take place, and new opportunities coming forth. So how does the masculine feel about the feminine, please? That's too many. How's the masculine feeling about the feminine, please? Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. One more, please. Okay. Or even 2. Oh, that's really interesting, because I automatically turned the full round. That's what I was led to do. And it's almost like it's this, how does he feel about the feminine? And I'm immediately drawn to the white rose and the white lily of his heart, the purity of his feelings, and wanting to step forward, wanting this new beginning, wanting his cups fulfilled. And I know we keep hearing this, and I know we keep seeing this. We've seen this in the cards. But awakening takes time. Awakening takes a process to really understand it, to really ground it down. Otherwise it just becomes a difficult situation that you get through. And with this, I'm really being shown the arch, the purity of the love, the purity of wanting to step forward. I feel that it's gonna come out of nowhere. Being shown, you know, the hand coming out of the clouds, where it's almost like a shock, and it's pure, it's heartfelt, it's genuine, and this new beginning wants to take place. I mean, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles, it doesn't get much clearer than that. There has been a time of reflection, there has been a time of balancing out, and now that is shifting into moving forward, because this is what the masculine energy wants with the feminine energy, in a new beginning, in the grounded, in the tangible, in the 3D, a new beginning, taking this leap of faith with a purity, with a clear heart, with a clear head, with letting go of the baggage. You know, when he's got his little sack on his stick, there's nothing in there. You know, maybe a bit of food, maybe a glass of champagne. You know, it's like leaving the baggage of the past behind, leaving the imbalances behind, leaving the inner conflict behind, and just now allowing the light to shine and following the light. It's a very simple, pure energy. I feel incredibly calm and warm and held. It's like I feel like I'm just being held. It's very, very gentle. Okay, let's have a look and see how the feminine feels about the masculine. Oh, that's gone on the floor. Okay, we've got Judgment. Tell me about the Judgment, please. How does the feminine feel about the masculine? More aces. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I feel that for the feminine, she knows that this partnership was about her awakening. She knows that there was a shift in consciousness, an awakening within her, a process that she had to go through, a process that she had to rise to be able to manifest what it is that she was looking for, a new passionate beginning. We could be looking at a fire sign here, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, wanting to move forward, wanting to have a family, wanting to have sailing into calmer waters. They get showing me Six of Swords, but but not really as in it's come out of heartache, but more of seeing the unfolding of this journey, seeing the unfolding of how both parties had to go on their own journey separately and now feel like they're coming back together. What I love about the Morgan Gur with this card in the Lovers, there's no one else in the card, and more white flowers is what they're bringing me to. More purity, more blossoming, more growing, more enchantment. Everything's coming together. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just the most I can't describe it. It's just a very pure, soft, gentle energy. Okay, I think I asked how is she feeling about the masculine. Where's her headspace at the moment? I did it back to front, but it doesn't really matter. Where's her headspace? Okay, 10. So 2 10s there, and really that would have been like that. So she's in a 10. End of cycle. Look at these cards, guys. My God. Okay, tell me more about the 10 of Wands, please. Do we have another card for 10, please? Anything else? Thank you. Oh my God. If it was another 10, I think I'd have screamed. So 3 10s in this closing ad. It feels like, you know, very much how this joint energy was in this realization of letting go, of trusting and have faith in, have a tired energy, a worn out energy, because look at all these 10s, look at the end of the cycle, but there is the light coming in, more flowers. Really interesting. They drew me to this deck of cards, because a lot of decks don't have large flower imagery on this, and this I'm just being drawn to all the flowers here, of things blooming, things blossoming, things sprouting, things growing. It has a real energy of spring, but I don't feel that it's gonna be in the spring. For some, of course it will. This is all about, everyone is different and timing is at play, and spring is the time for you know, new things to sprout, but I don't get that with a lot, that this is that far away. That's not the energy that I'm feeling. It feels that it's much closer. It feels like it's almost tangible, that it's in just kind of reaching different distance. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Ace of Cups in reverse, please. Another 10. So we have every 10 on the spread here. The Pentacles, the Wands, the Swords, and the Cups. Major end of cycles here for my collective. And we also have 1, 2 aces and the Fool, which for me is an ace, and the other ace there. So 3 of the aces as well. Wow. Okay, give me one more, please. Give me one more on this Ace of Cups, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. The Hangman in reverse. I am Death card, which is what I've also seen and was seen as well. I've just done a couple of pick a piles, and every single pile had the Hangman, some in reverse, some upright, and this was the energy that I was getting up here, was the Death. You know, like, I mean, every 10 in the deck and the Death card. This is why I feel that the energy is a bit depleted at the moment. I mean, certainly my energy feels, like I said, last 2 weeks have been tough, have been really tough. It's been a bit like treading through tar. And what I'm getting with this is, moving forward, is that I actually getting that though it's in reverse, the energy that I'm getting from it, it's really overflowing. It feels like at the moment it's in reverse because there's not quite enough strength and personal energy to fill up your own cup with love. But when that comes about, again, they're showing me the moon. I feel that that's going to be quite a vibrant time to pick up the energy. It's also another supermoon. I believe it's the 2nd, or it might be the 3rd of in the line of 3. I know that there were 3 in a row. So I feel that that is going to shift around when your energy improves, and you can fill up your own cup of love. not going to miss opportunities anymore, though I feel that there was a missed opportunity of coming together, but in actual ways it wasn't a missed opportunity, because there was still some more healing that had to be done. There was still some more introspection that had to be that had to happen, and that has happened, and now you're seeing the light, you know. And another 10 here, you know, 10 of Pentacles is that wish fulfilled, the family, and right next to the Four of Wands, which is your stability, my twin flame union energy. It's the joy, the stability, the engagement, the happy ever after, with all these aces as well, and the Lovers, and all this death. I feel that this has been a very exhausting time for both the masculine and the feminine, and with all these 10s and the death on in the spread, you can absolutely see why. So let's get some guidance here. So we're going to get 3 cards of guidance, one for the masculine, one for the feminine, and one for the journey. Really lovely energy in this, guys. It's there's lots going on, there's lots shifting with this, and if you're tired, you know, you've got to fill up your cup. This is really important here, that we flip this round and start to fill up our own cups, and just take some time to let everything that's come about, what's come full circle, that's ended in the karmic situations, to really fill up your own cup. Okay, let's have a card of guidance for the masculine, please. Card guidance for the masculine, please. The masculine energy. Thank you. Archangel Michael. So calling in Archangel Michael for the masculine, I feel that he is guiding them, that he's helping them, that he's giving the courage and helping them go within. For the feminine, miracles can happen. Stay with your manifestation. Things are turning. And for the journey, please. And for the journey, please. Card for the journey, please. Card of guidance for the journey, please. Whoa! Okay, this is really interesting, because I've got music, and again, that came out in a reading that I did earlier, and I've been given a song, and I don't really get songs from spirit. And it took me days to figure out what it was, and I could just get one line, and I was trying to Google the lyrics, and of course like loads came out, but it was I'm not going to remember it now. Daniel Bedingfield. Hang on, is it still on my Instagram? I think I did it on the story, so maybe it's not there. No, it's not there anymore. Anyhow, I posted it. It was really interesting lyrics, and it's really interesting that music also came out for the journey as well. I've also got power, and I've also got listening. So for the journey and for both. And then we've got romance at the bottom of the deck as well. So I really feel it's like, listen carefully for both parties, for your masculine and your feminine. Listen to the music that's around you. Music will lift you. Okay, music will lift you. Music will really fill up your cup. It's the energy, it's the vibration, it's the frequency. Listen, you know, your guides are trying to guide you of what you need to do to get your power back, to get your strength back, because romance is on the horizon. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.